different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching. The demise of falsely idols get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us.
A live look at NRG Stadium, opened in 2002 here in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80, Dragon 60.
Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the move, looking deep down the middle. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. You know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Hauled in by Cutter, left side. Ooh, this is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Vegas!
3rd down, here's Williams. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Derwin James picks it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Motion. Me. He's coming in motion. Hey. Motion.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
2 yards. I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Nick's looking to throw. He beams one, deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Away! Bombers. Chill.
Throwing here, Nix. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll run for it with Barkley. Broke through the tackle. He has this down to the 34. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
These situations, Kate, have turned into such like a boom or bust, an all-or-nothing mindset. Either you're going to stun that run right at the point of attack, or you're going to run the risk of letting it get out just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Hold on a second. Captain. Olay. Motion.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Leggett. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making mistakes so early.
Yeah, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready.
On the give, it's Brooks.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And oh, he got it! Interception! Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Raiders have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready to run.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That man downfield, and Goddard has it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Ready to run.
Putting a receiver in motion. Williams on 1st down. Throw secured by George Pickett. He'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 4. Into the hands of Pickett. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Pickens the touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Young Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nix from the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Captain.
Nix with it on first. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped to the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this one down into 37. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Pete, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Again, it's Brooks. And he stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Nix. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
With that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Push through, baby. Let's do this. One more time. Yeah. Let's go, man. Take it to him. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. Going for it with Brooks. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short, but what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Nix on 3rd down. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
A 38-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Williams from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Williams thrown again here on second down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
There you go. Let it up.
Working from the gun, Williams. He fires one deep, brought in, inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Texans 3.
Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Hill now to return it. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Nix. Offense isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Oh, my son. Hey.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Paid for this?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Captain. Oh, my son. Motion. Ready. Olay.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Collects this at the 35. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams on the play action. Held in by Gunner, left side. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear it preach that all the time. Get the ball back. When they get the ball back, a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Now Williams. This one's caught. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. Santos' kick is good, and that lowers the deficit to 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up with
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on a second.
A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Chris Braswell there for the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hold on a second.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And that's not what the offense started up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Hold on a second.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Bombers.
They're going for it. It's Nix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hold on a second.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans getting back to within 1 score.
Texans 13. Santos set to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Williams on 1st down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 23. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, it's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. He'll throw it. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
What is up? Vegas!
To the air yet again, Williams. He's got it to 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Here's Williams again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Touchdown! The Raiders lead by 14. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Koo on now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And their struggles on the ground continues. He's tackled after a small gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play action with Nix. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hold on a second. Get here. Hey. Get wide.
Here's Brooks. And he won't challenge for the goal line to stop Nate at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Barkley. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
Hold on a second. Ready. 180. Wait, hard.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal.
Hold on a second.
Nix from the gun. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready to up. Vegas.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football.
Do it again, defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Into the hands of Pickett. 30. Gets the 10. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points.
Texans 13. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here comes McKenzie. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. He's out in the clear. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Down the sideline past the 40. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans will
He's throwing for it! Rolling left, buying some time. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass Bryant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Man in motion here. Second and 3. Escapes the pocket. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, Williams. Forced out to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, if this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's into the end zone, touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Koo with the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 42, Texans 21. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. We had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Again on second and 10, Nix. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dogs. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a full gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Bombers, ready!
Shotgun snap to Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
And he gets this across the 10 before stepping out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
To throw is Williams. That pass complete to Goddard. He gets loose down the right side. Dallas Goddard. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Texans 21. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready! Captain, 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 captain.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Nix looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Bolton has it. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They're going to pass it here. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Barkley trying this on the gut. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
We'll take the handoff. Now Nix. And they pick him off again! And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Williams will look to throw. Caught by Flowers. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
What is it on? Vegas, Vegas! Park Spurs, Park Spurs!
Williams to throw on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Williams thrown again here on second down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Chased out to his right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's going to get this down to inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Williams on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Vegas, Vegas!
It's second down.
Another try following the sack. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Williams on the play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. But unfortunately, it just falls short.
Trying to push it deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And a decent run, gets about 4. It's going to be third down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And that'll bring up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Hold on, set. Ready? Captain. Motion.
Man, I got him. He's mine.
Come on, guys, what are you doing?
A waste of time.
Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Yes.
First down throw by Williams. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one.